Hey guys, you know what? It's been a really long time, and I'm going to tell you right now. I am actually going to play a game that it's one of my favorites, called Gradius 3. And I'll tell you what, though, it took me a bit of to-doings to get this done. It took me about, a couple days, not too long. Took a day off from it and came back. So we are actually going to do this and make sure that this still runs. But either way, so we are going to play this. Should be a way to make it automatically do it because oh yeah, here we go. There we go. Auto mode on for power up. I definitely want that. I actually want this to be A. I'm kind of used to that. I actually want this to be A, and I want this to be like B. Not to be easy. Yeah. So I was testing this earlier and stuff like that. I got so close. It's not but funny. Yeah, SPXE is not doing too well on this. So let's just go ahead. Yeah, we've already done that. But yeah, this is one of my favorite games. I mean, like really, you can actually choose whichever spring you want to go for it. Yeah, I've tested these. They're not that great, in my personal opinion. I mean, they're okay. Don't get me wrong. They have a lot of great benefits if you just want to skip to the editing of your own. So I have my own ways of doing things, and they're all pretty great in their own right. Don't get me wrong, but I would prefer what I prefer. Yeah, I prefer that one. Oops, let me select it for whatever reason. Okay, I gotta remember it's square, so I want to put. We can put double. We can put vertical, double, tail gun, or back double. Chances are you really don't need a tail gun unless you got enemies behind you, or unless you're not a professional enough that you can't catch them in time before they leave. But even then, you want to make sure you get everything you can out of it. So I'm just gonna go with double. Yeah, we could do it. All these are pretty good, but they're not as great as the original itself. So what you want to do is you just want to, I guess twin laser would be fine. These are all great, but this one here is way better than anything. I mean, like, it's between that one and the one for the F option, which is got where they do like that. It's pretty good. The other options are not that great, but don't get me wrong. Like I said, they're all great in their own right. It just depends on how you want to do things. They're not just gonna be like, well, maybe I should. No, no. I guess it just depends on the user. Like, typically, usually if you're not confident, you would go with a speed down because it depends on how fast you're going. But I typically don't do the fast speed if I can help it, because the more faster you are, the more likely you are to crash. Although you're not, it's not to say you won't crash at all, but just why you got to be careful. It takes quite a bit of practice, but it gets less annoying. And if you ain't got a controller with this, let me tell you what, it don't work at all. I mean, if you can get it to work, hey man, good for you. Those of us who need a controller, this is the best way to do things. It's been a long time since I've done things on computer, but this is, like I said, this is one of my favorites from my childhood that I actually played. I wouldn't say this is the first one that's in the list that I ever got and I played more of. So, yeah, I'm going to get full barrier and whatnot because also I get to do this. So yeah, this is pretty good. Yeah, you want to stay back as much as you can with it, whatever, and let it kind of, do its thing. Yeah, good thing. Good thing has come to those who wait. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and not let it do that. Yeah, the more score you can get, the more you can do this. And I like that we can actually get an option because that actually helps us out more than you think it would. And it's also good that we actually have this. So, and plus the fact is that we get to do this. Oh, wait, I'm careful because of those balls. I can't, I'm not even paying attention to the balls. I'm just trying to focus on it. But I can tell that they're there. So this guy leads to something else, just in case you're wondering what it's for. But, you know, yeah. Those are actually helpful. Mega Crush is pretty good, I would say, on its own. But you don't really, you don't actually use it as much as you might think you might. So, oh, whoa, buddy, you're not getting me that way. Okay. Yeah. I remember a time when I could actually use lasers and this, because, you know. Whoa. Okay. So we just want another option, because right now, our T-lasers don't mean a thing. Yeah, okay. Nice. Hoo-hoo, boy, I'll tell you what. Okay, so we actually want to do this because... Whoa, okay. Yeah, I might have not been able to get all of it. But it doesn't really matter. Now that you're here, this is the first boss of the game. This game is not very long, you know, what you're doing and everything. It's long, but, you know, as well, you have to be careful because, as well, that thing can get you. Whoa. And not all games have a pausing feature, so you might want to be careful. I'm not worried about my balls that are around my ship. That sounds completely wrong, but anyway, that's not what I mean. But you know, neither here nor there. Anyway, the balls, you don't have to worry about them taking. Well, that was stupid. You never want to get a deal like that, because then you have to start over from the beginning. So we're gonna have to reset this. So. Okay. Yes, we are. We're sure that we want to do this. So the thing I want to do is I want to make sure I actually get. I want to make sure that my, you know, thing. Sometimes it doesn't remember. Sometimes it does. It just misses on, you know, whatever you got set. Like if you have to completely reset or re-download it, whatever. By the way, XSplit is my preferred one for PC. Yes, because they actually work, and it sounds odd coming from me, but they don't work for mobile. Believe it or not, it just does not. So I'm going to go ahead and put that down. We'll put down that, and I'll put down this. I guess I could go with force field, or I could reduce. Yeah, let's just do it. We'll do the. You can also still get Mega Crush anyway. It's kind of thing that happens in the game. So, but yeah, you always want to do this in such a way, because otherwise you're not doing yourself any favors if you're not actually doing it right from the beginning. So, yeah. Yeah, you want to get all the ships that you can. I don't know why it's not working here. So you don't want to go too fast, but you can speed up as much as you want to, but be careful. You don't want to do it too much. Yeah. Yeah. I remember when I could actually do this with the regular ones and the specialty weapons that I get. Yeah, that's fine. That's all fine and dandy. I don't care if I miss a few enemies here or there, because eventually, you know, there are different modes we can try out, but they're all the same anyway. This is one of those games that only gets more harder if you want to, like, you know, challenge yourself with more enemies coming at you and whatnot, and the bosses are going to be more. Fart! Okay. It's not because I'm talking. That usually only happens with Command & Conquer Red Alert Retaliation. So we're going to do this one more time. We don't. It's stupid to not do this way. Oops. Yeah, I just want to go with that, and I guess I'll go with that. And we'll go with full barrier. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I would change different items, but also you probably should change it up through each playthrough if you once you complete the game. Probably. But you know, you don't actually have to do that. So that's why I like auto, because it actually gives me a better range here. And also, as well, double has actually got better if you actually can combine it with the specialty weapons. Unfortunately, though, it's not working, so I don't know what to tell you about that. So if it doesn't work, it's not a big deal. It just would be nice to have the almighty both. And that way, like, especially, like, or if you can do it with your balls or whatever, they have their own little deal, that would be great, too. So they go around your ship. Yeah, you always try to get back, because that you don't want to go into the ground at all, because it will knock out your ship. Trust me on that one. I've done it plenty of times, and it's not good. I get a hell of a lot of experience points from doing it, but if you want to get better experience points, you want to just like avoid from getting hurt or anything like that. Believe me, I've got hurt, done all kinds of things. It's not pretty. Let's go ahead and try to do this where we get. Whoa, 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 that was a close enough. Yeah, always got to be careful, because they do those things. Okay. Now that we have all this, we can take care of this fool. Probably would have been better if I had missed out so it would actually hit the gun target, but it doesn't really matter now that we have two balls doing this. We gotta be careful because of this. Oh, you! So that's just how you play this game. I've never had such trouble, but at least I got better than what I was doing like that. It's still annoying, but not as bad as if you actually have to rely on the fact that you have to have a controller to play this. That's what makes this so bloody annoying when you're trying to do this game. Anyway, I want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll try to do better in the next episode. This is like one of them trial basis kind of games anyway. Yeah, it's also one of them, again, it's one of my favorites from my childhood that I played, I wouldn't say more often than I did Final Fantasy Mystic Quest or Zelda Link to the Past, but again, Mystic Quest more so, and Final Fantasy VII more so. But yeah, so I'll be no doubt doing it, back and forth, but I will try and make a video for an intro video, which I'm not too good at those, but again, to introduce the channel. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time, because this is ridiculous, and I just do not like the massive amount of failure. Yeah, I left it in there on purpose, not that I'm afraid to show it off, I just don't need to see it to be doing that. I'm just tired and need to rest anyway, and I'll catch you in Final Fantasy VII as I go along, because yes, this is one of them I want to do. There's also another one I'm going to do, it's called Actranger, since we actually have this up here. So either way, I think I'm going to put this one on Thursday, that one probably on Tuesday, and have Final Fantasy VII on Saturday. Whatever is slotted for Sunday will be there for 3 videos. There will no longer be any more 3 videos, maybe 1 to 2 video max. And it's not going to be every day, because I can't set it up that way. Either way, I'll see you guys next time. Until then, later.